All right, good morning, guys. Taking a few days off of the gym because just trying to manage some fatigue with coach. Right, we're seeing a little small spike in weight as well as the strength drop that I talked about from last night. So like, gonna take a few days off the gym, and I'm just now starting my meal preps. What I figured I would do is take y'all through a full day of eating at my current caloric intake. I believe I'm sitting around 2,300 calories. I'll recap at the end and go over all of the details. But first meal of the day is this little rice loaf. I know it doesn't look super appetizing, but I promise you it is really good. And I'll throw the macros up on the screen somewhere. But essentially, all it is ground up rice, some protein powder, a little bit of salt, a little bit of baking powder. Then I put my scoop of creatine in there because I'll forget to take my creatine otherwise. And so this is a good, easy way to always get in creatine because I'm going to eat this every day. And then peanut butter and honey. Just a good, quick way to get some carbs in. Like when I'm not training, I eat this for breakfast. When I am training, depending on what time of day I'm training, I'll eat this about an hour to an hour and a half before I go train to be like my carb load for my training session. But yeah, it's really good, and it's like a way to convince myself that I'm like eating chocolate cake every day on prep. So that's a good like mental thing for me. But about to chow down on this. Probably have a little bit of coffee, a little bit of black coffee, and then we'll see you again for meal 2. All right, here we are for meal number 2. Currently 11:36. I like to space my meals like further into the day, right? Like give myself some morning time where I'm not really eating a whole lot. That way later in the day I'm feeling more satiated because I hate going to bed hungry. However, when I do, today's Saturday, right? So I'm not working, but when I am working, I usually eat this meal around 8:30 as I like cook it real quick on the way out the door, because it is 40 grams of oats with 100 grams of blueberries, 10 grams of honey, super good, a little bit of cinnamon in there. And then this, super good, 1 English muffin, 100 grams of spinach sauteed down with 80 grams of chicken. And then I throw a little bit of a Melinda's ghost pepper sauce on top of it. Also super good. And then to drink, I've got some psyllium husk fiber with some 0-calorie Mio lemonade. Additive, I guess, drink flavoring. Definitely, probably my second favorite meal of the day. My favorite meal of the day is definitely dinner, but it's just good because it's like I get to eat bread, you know. Everything else that I'm eating is like rice and more rice. So get to eat some bread, get to eat some fruit, which is always nice. So love this meal. Again, I'll throw the macros up top. That way y'all can kind of get an idea of what I'm eating and how many total calories I'm sitting at for the day. But yeah, about to chow into this. See you again for meal 3. All right, time for meal 3, which is really meals 3 and 4. It is chicken and rice with some vegetables, 224 grams of chicken, 150 grams of rice, 85 grams of mixed vegetables. I just use like a frozen Normandy blend vegetable bag from Costco. The reason I say this is meals 3 and 4 is because like on my meal plan, technically, I have 2 meals that have 112 grams of chicken, but one of those meals doesn't have rice with it. So I just said, all right, whatever, I'll just throw that extra chicken into this meal, right? And it also like, it's the biggest meal of the day. It's 3 o'clock right now. We just finished up meal prep. I usually eat it around, lunch-ish, mid-afternoon time. So it's like my big meal for the day, which really kind of pushes me through the rest of the day. Feels great. Tastes wonderful. So yeah, I don't like eating a whole bunch of little small meals. So if I can combine here and there, I will. But I'm going to chow down on this. Going to throw some hot sauce and mustard on this. Both quote unquote 0 calories. I'm sure there's a little bit of caloric density there, but like nothing, basically negligible. And then with that, I'm also having another psyllium husk fiber shake with lemonade. Mio lemonade. So I'm gonna eat this. I've got a snack left and then dinner meal. So we'll come back later here, probably in a couple of hours for the snack, and then finish off the night with dinner. All right, time for the pre-dinner snack. It's currently 5:50. I'm probably gonna eat dinner around 7, maybe a little bit earlier, because we are gonna go to sleep a little earlier tonight because we're gonna be waking up really early, like 3 a.m. to go snowboarding tomorrow. But I've got about 100 grams of grapefruit with a spoonful of stevia, just because, grapefruit is, in my opinion, not great if you don't have a little bit of sweetener there. And then another psyllium husk fiber drink. So just something small. This is really just for like health purposes. Grapefruit has been shown to like lower your hematocrit levels, and that's one of my blood markers that's out of whack. So we've been introducing this in recently, but I've come to really like it. So I'm gonna munch on this for a minute, and then I'll see you again for dinner, the final meal of the day. All right, I lied. I am definitely eating earlier than 7. Last meal of the day, 100 grams of basmati rice, 100 grams of ground turkey, 85 grams of vegetables, and 50 grams of sauteed spinach. Definitely my favorite meal of the day. It just like, I don't know, it's ground turkey. It's not chicken, right? Like I love chicken, but like it's just something different to eat, which is really good. So I'll throw some hot sauce and some mustard on this again, as usual. And then accompanying for dessert, we've got an apple. So that's the full day of eating. I'll put like the total macro count, total calorie count on the screen somewhere. I do believe I'm sitting somewhere around like 2,300, like I said earlier. But if I'm wrong, you'll see it on the screen. Not feeling super hungry yet. I know I've said in previous videos that like I am starting to feel a little lethargic, hence the reason we're taking a few days off the gym, coach's orders. But yeah, definitely still like remaining pretty full throughout the day, which is nice. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions about what I eat or why I eat it, feel free to drop a comment and I'll get back to you and answer you as soon as I can. Y'all have a good night.